Let's talk about it. Hold up. Do I got my mic? Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Chat. Oh man, waking up early in the morning. I've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. Thought I would wake up this morning, do kind of like a. Let me see. It's more over here than anything, so I need to turn my camera this way. Bam. Here we go. Let's see. Can we? All right. But yeah, I just got up this morning, early this morning. Thought I would tap in with you guys and see what's going on. Because I know a lot of people have a lot going on right now. Like, what's today? Monday? Woo! Man, I know y'all hate Mondays. I hate Mondays too, but you can still make Mondays great. Like, I would walk into work on a Monday, even though it's a Monday, and I'm thinking to myself, man, like, fuck, dude. I got to do this today. I got to do that. Pretty sure I'm going to have all these different tasks to do, or whatever it may be. I find the humor in it. I find a way to find humor in it. If I can find humor in what I'm doing in my day to day, it makes it go by so much better. It makes it go by so much better. It makes it so much enjoyable because I can just crack jokes, roast people, but in a very non-threatening way. You know, I'm not trying to make nobody feel less than or anything of the sort. So, but I do want to create an environment where people feel seen, heard, and welcoming. You know, where they can just let their hair down and kind of just be themselves. That's it. That's the environment I try to create for people, even though someone may come in or maybe having a bad day. I try to create those environments. You know. Now, where I want to go with what I'm doing, it's like this, right? Everybody has dreams and things they want to do and things they want to accomplish in life. I get that, and I completely understand that. I'm starting to understand like this life thing is really, really, really is really controlled and a scam in itself. What's up, Jacob? This whole life thing is like, good morning, Ronnie. This whole life thing is very unique in itself, you know? Because if I look at what truly makes me happy, it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with a lot of things that most people seek out in life. Just to find out those things are never truly going to be the thing that makes you happy. It's just not. It's really just not. Like, you can get $1,000,000, you think that's going to change your problems. Fuck no. And they say, well, if you get money, you can buy the things that make you happy. I doubt that too. I doubt that too. I really doubt that too. And I want to talk about that for a second. Troy, how is gay, what's so prominent about calling men gay and then they're supposed to feel shame? I'm not gay, but it's like, why do people think that is just the way to go? Like, that's just the way to go to do things of that sort. It's hella weird. You ain't got no money, bro. Who, me? I have money. I have enough money to pay my bills. I'm not rich. You won't get me to sit here and disclose how much money I have. So what? You can rob me and IRS can tax me? No. I'm not a rich guy. All All right, hold up real quick. Let's do this. Older generations were scared of it. Scared of what? Okay. Let's do this. Mm-mm-mm. But like I was saying, um, yeah, I don't even know why I started entertaining that guy. He's so weird. But back to what I was saying, because a lot of people, and this is why I'm talking about mental health, because a lot of people are going through a lot of things. Like a lot of people have been sexually assaulted as children by family members, uncles, cousins, relatives, and a lot of men have been sexually assaulted by their uncles, cousins, relatives, and they don't want to talk about it. So they become thugs, they become gangsters, they start attacking other men and trying to destroy other men. Just like how if you have a woman who was sexually assaulted and she grows up thinking, oh, I'm going to now get my revenge and destroy men. Not every woman thinks like that, but some do. And then you have men like these guys who are in my comments who are trying to troll. They're dealing with something internally. And I just want you guys to know I see you, I hear you, and it's okay, bro. I promise you it's going to be okay. Like I see you, I hear you. It's going to be okay, dog. Just hang in there. You know, I understand those battles you're fighting that everybody else can't see. You know, and to be seen and heard is you trolling somebody, them acknowledging your comment and blocking you makes you feel seen and heard because they went out of their way to do that for you. You don't care if it's a thing of getting you blocked from a channel. The fact that someone did something for you is the takeaway. And I just want you to know I'm going to do something for you right now and just acknowledge you. What's up, man? T-Wade, what's up? What's up, what's up? Sony, what's going on with you? Heck nah, bro. Why would I do that? I don't even like I'm not even a kisser, bro. Like when it comes to kissing women, I don't kiss men, but when it comes to even kissing women, I'm not really a big kisser, man. I'm not. I've just never been a big kisser. I just never been. That's just never been my thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's not how gangsters are made. No, I know how gangsters are made. I know how gangsters are made. Gangsters are made when you have men that, well, this is how it starts, right? I'm gonna literally break down to you how gangsters are created, like, or just hood dudes, whatever, the hood, right? Today, this is how it created today. So you have these guys that are in high school that have high school popularity, right? They're super popular, XYZ, right? This is not the only way it happens, but this is one of the ways. You have a guy in high school who's very popular, very cool, talented, whatever, right? Good at sports. He becomes so popular in high school that now he steps out into the real world after high school. He don't know how to adapt because don't nobody give a fuck about your high school highlights. Now he goes back to the hood or the city he's from, the town he's from, the neighborhood, where he still gets that same recognition, that same validation, popularity. But you're going to have those people his age who come around saying, damn, bro, you still in the hood? Like, you ain't never left, bro? So now he has to protect that image. So now he starts indoctrinating young kids into doing little fucking crimes and shit to help him make money because he don't have a job. He don't want to work. Because in high school, chicks used to buy him stuff. Dudes who wanted to be cool with him used to buy him stuff. So he's not used to working for nothing. His talent gives him everything. His looks gets him everything. So he's used to that. And he tries to recreate that environment as an adult to be validated and appreciated by other people in his neighborhood. Yeah. Gangsters are created a lot sooner than that, bro. I know. Most gangsters don't even freaking finish 8th grade, bro. What are you talking about? School gangsters don't go to school, bro. Here's what I'm telling you. I'm talking about the indoctrination process, right? Because the old head is indoctrinating them, like you said, in 8th grade, in these like lower levels and stuff. That happens because they're being indoctrinated, bro. You're not listening. I'm talking about the first. I'm not saying everybody follows this path. I'm talking about the head honcho that usually recruits everybody. That's usually who he is. And then he grabs everybody, like you said, at the parks, when they're in the swings and shit like that, when they're young. Yeah. It seems like a view from somebody that's been privileged. No. Mm-mm. Nothing about my upbringing was privilege. The foundation of gangster starts in school days, though, Sony. Yeah, like, I don't know what he's talking about. But my upbringing was like this, right? I grew up in the projects. I was living in the projects at one point. I lived in the projects, then I lived in a trailer park, and then I lived with my grandma down in the country. And then my senior year, for 1 year out of my like life before I graduated high school, for 1 year, I lived in the suburbs. For 1 year, my senior year. That was the only time I was living comfortable. Like, seriously. I'm talking about, like, dude, growing up in the projects is crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's literally what it sounds like, a project. It's literally a project that somebody didn't finish. Like, it's fucking wild. Yeah, of course the groom, young shooters aren't freaking 25. Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. These old heads are grooming them straight out of school, man, like young. I was just saying that cycle normally starts with someone has to recruit them. You see what I'm saying? And I was just letting you know where the recruiter comes from. We always talk about the people committing the crimes, but we never talk about who is influencing them, who is telling them this is okay, who is teaching them how to do these things. We don't talk about that. You know what I mean? I like to get to the root of the problem. To say that Shane is privileged is wild. Yeah. You don't know me. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm down to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Man, we took an oath and swapped bottles. Milk buddies, ride or die. I don't know what cuz talking about. The real CJ, what's up? Why you way down there? What do you mean? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Am I low on the page or something? Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone. Let's see what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I am really low. And my quality sucks, too. Oh, my goodness. Quality is ass. Here we go. Let me try this. Let me see if this looks better. Let's see if this looks better. All right, that works. That way you guys can see all the comments. Appreciate you for calling that out. Shit, fuck it. He said we had all eyes on that forehead, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, get off me, man. Get off me. Talk about we had all eyes on that forehead, bro. You funny as shit. You funny as shit. Hey, make sure y'all give the live stream a thumbs up, man. We only got 6 thumbs ups and we got 14 people in here, bro. Wonder why my camera quality is so trash, but fuck it. It is what it is. Alright. Like I was saying, before y'all started throwing me off track and shit. What's up, man? Good morning, man. Good fucking morning. I'm trying to get y'all up and going this morning, man. Y'all on bullshit this morning, dog. Trying to get y'all up and going this morning. Get y'all in the vibes. Get y'all in the mood. Y'all gotta take y'all ass to work, man. It's time to get the fuck up and go to work, bruh. Monday mornings, man. I be trying to tell y'all, like, just because it's a Monday don't mean it has to suck. I don't know why people say Mondays suck, you know? I enjoy Mondays personally. That's just me. Because here's my thing. If I don't like to be like the collective. I don't like to be like everybody. So in no way, shape, or form do I like to be like everybody. Or a large group of people. Fuck no. So if everybody's like, damn, Mondays suck. I'm like, well, Mondays are going to be my best day of the week. I'm sorry. I don't want to be like you guys. Facts. When did I ETS? February 15th, 2023 is when I got out. It's 3:30 a.m. It's 3:30 a.m. for you and I, sir. You're trying to find out where I live, aren't you? You're probably in Texas. I bet you're in Texas. Tell me I'm not right. You're in Texas, aren't you? You're definitely in Texas. You gotta be in Texas. I'm an agent in Washington. An agent? What kind of agent? FBI agent in Washington, D.C. It's a new week. It's a blessing to make it to the next day, especially nowadays when the world is so bizarre. Now that's facts. It's 2:30. Marty, what's going on? Marty Jackson. MJ. Hell yeah. Any way they could get your ass to be initialed MJ, they did it. The legend of As Long As We Tracking. Jamie, what's up? Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you, Jamie. Your last name was crazy. Your last name was crazy. And I know for a fact that's not your government. I know that's not your government. But it's okay, Jamie. It's okay, Jamie. What? Man, I don't be living. I need to get back to the basics. Bruh, I'm about to go through basic, bruh. Army got me fucked up. At least homies in the Corps know how to have fun. Basic again. Ooh, you about to go through basic again? Do your thing. Go crazy, man. Chase your dreams. Sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. He probably looked at his phone like, why you say it like that? He definitely probably looked at his phone like, why you say it like that? What do you mean by that? Like, look. Y'all want to watch some as long as we tracking videos? Y'all want to watch some of the longest we tracking videos? No, we not going back to that shit. Y'all need to come rock with my video gaming stream, bro. Y'all don't be rocking with me at all, bro. Like, I get it, right? I have 159,000 subscribers on YouTube. 159,000. I thought, and probably where I fucked up at, but I thought that my audience would grow with me as I moved on to do other things. And then I came to realize that they didn't like me. They like the shaking of the Skittles, making corrections, and my slogan, as long as we tracking. Which was kind of heartbreaking, to say the least, because I was not a military content creator. That's not how I design myself, you know? Okay, so this will make sense for those who like to say, oh, you're always making yourself a victim, or you have a victim mentality. And that's not the case at all. I just don't celebrate on the internet. Hear me out. I don't celebrate on the internet. Like, I don't floss what car I have, what clothes I buy, jewelry, what trips I'm taking, I don't do all of that. I've always used social media since I was in, 6th grade. I've always used social media as a place to, whenever I'm going through something, I find a creative way to express it on social media. And I've done that for 15 years. Before I was doing As Long as We Tracking, I was rapping. I was a young kid, South Carolina. I was rapping, making songs about a girl some girl put me in the friend zone in 7th grade, and I made a song about it. It was probably corny as fuck to you, but to me, it was everything. The song was called More Than Friends. Then I started dancing, because dancing was helping me, is a way I was coping with stress. Once I grew up, I started coping with stress through dancing. So I started making dance videos. I started posting dance videos. I'm posting, right? And I'm not doing none of this looking for views. I'm posting and going about my day. And this is on my old YouTube channel. This is not on this YouTube channel. This is on my old one, before I blew up over here. And here's the thing, right? Once TikTok came out, I stopped dancing, because I used to want to do, be on America's Got Talent. You know what I mean? I was in San Diego dancing everywhere, on the sidewalk, here, there. I was in Japan. I was with a Japanese dance group. I was with a Japanese dance group in Japan, dancing in Japanese dance studios, bro. Underground dance studios, bro. Like some step up shit. I was really like that. I was playing basketball. I was nice as fuck at basketball. But my mom wouldn't let me play on the team. I made varsity, bro. JV, we went undefeated. I made varsity. You know what my mom said? I don't feel like picking you up in practice. Boom. Hoop dreams, gone. That's how I play 2K. Mama killed it for me. I used to play 2K, real shit. 2K, yeah. I used to play 2K, bro. My mama killed that for me. She killed my hoop dreams. So I stopped playing 2K. Boom, threw that shit out the window. I used to write poems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I there's more to me is what I'm saying than just military skits, you know? That's all I'm saying. There's more to me than just that. Like, I promise you, there is so much more to me, so much more substance. And I find myself in a box, you know? And I'm about to break that box. And I'm about to just do what the fuck I want to do because, no. Because even when you guys were supporting the military content, I was barely making any money from that shit. At all. I was doing it for the strength of just you guys loved it. There was nothing to financially gain from making that content for me. For me, at least. Back when I was doing this, like, I don't know what people be telling y'all what money they make on social media, but I've never made it. I just never have. I've done millions of views. There was a point where I was doing 1 million views a day. And never really made anything crazy. Nothing at all. And like I said, I thought you guys would, you know, and that's where I fucked up. That's where I fucked up. That's where I fucked up because I became so lost into social media. Like I became obsessed with it because it became a place where we are talking mental health. Just listen. I became so invested in social media mentally because it not having people to really vent to and genuinely talk to about what I've always went through in life. I've always used social media as that place. And the more I begin to go through more extreme things in life, I begin to like really lean more into social media heavily and solely depend on it for my happiness. And it caused my mental to crash back in June. You know what I mean? Because I came to realize I didn't have a community. Like, it's cool to have followers, but social media isn't real life. You know what I mean? Like, I need people in real life that's supportive, you know? I came to realize a lot of people were just around me because it was cool to know me. You know what I mean? It was cool to know me. It was cool to be around me. Or they would critique me and try to put me down or keep themselves close to me to critique me and put me down so I never reach certain heights that they didn't want to see me at. Because me being beneath them is what made them feel good. Because I'm the bar for a lot of people. They won't admit it, but I am. Mental health is very important. What you mean? Social media will make someone forget that in real life you must be like an onion and pull back different layers. Nah, I can agree with that. What do you mean? You got to have a lot of followers because YouTube does pay good. I have 159,000 subscribers. I have 159,000 subscribers, bro. Mental health was removed. My grandma in the early 80s with a frying pan to the head. And that's one thing I don't like that in the black community specifically, how we treat mental health. Because you'll be going through something and somebody just whoop your ass. Like, we get our ass whooped for being stressed. We get our ass whooped for having emotions. We get our ass whooped for, like, I used to get my ass whooped for, like, bro, I just didn't even understand what I was getting my ass whooped for sometimes, bro. Like, I really just feel like black parents take their frustrations out on their kids, and they call it parenting. but it's literally just you just become a punching bag to your parent. Like, so fucking traumatizing, dude. Relationships develop a complex where one person feeds off the other via giving props, then tearing someone down. A specific social dynamic that happens. Allows control. Yeah. Because I dated someone who did that to me. And I had never had this done to me before, where I was in such a bad place mentally, because I've always been super confident and just kept my spirits up no matter what I went through in life. But 2022 when my daughter passed away, mentally I just crashed and disassociated so bad, where I was dating someone that they just took that opportunity to be like, you know what? I'm going to destroy this guy. I'm literally going to use him. Like, and mind you, this person, and this is what I tell women need to heal. I think women should heal. Like, women need to heal, bro. Because a lot of women are sexually assaulted by someone in their family, and it's usually a male. And they will take that instead of healing. There's some women who will hate men and go on this, they will build themselves through life to destroy men. When I tell you this girl built herself to destroy a man, she took psychology, she worked certain jobs, she hung around certain groups of people. Like, this girl constructed her life with skills. Like, the people she surrounded herself with, she set her life up perfectly to destroy a man. And I just so happened to cross her path when she was on that mission. Bro, I have never in my life, had some, like, just so, like, mind you, it don't matter what you would tell this person. Like, her mental, she was so traumatized from what she had endured that she was so deep in that dark place. She had no empathy, no emotions, no sympathy, no nothing. Mind you, I just lost my child from a previous relationship. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. Like, for her, that was perfect. That was perfect. Like, I'm telling you, man, mental health is important, bruh. Mental health is important. Yeah, they do it subconsciously, though. Yes, they do it. Yes, they do it subconsciously. Yes, they do it subconsciously. And I'm not trying to tear women down. I want people to heal, but they do it subconsciously. And I'll say this too. A lot of mothers out there who hate men and they have daughters, they raise their daughters to be the woman they wish they were in the moment where their man made them feel small. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me women who have been heartbroken, betrayed, and hurt by a man raise their daughter to be the woman they should have been in that relationship against that man, right? Now that woman goes out into the world ready to defend herself against that type of man, against every man. You see how the cycle goes? You see how it, and now let me just reel it back in. Not only that, if a mom has a boy, she raises that boy to be the man she always wanted. Hear me out. Now that young man grows up to be a grown man, looking for his mom in every woman he meets. Now, if that mom was not a good example, what type of women you think that man gonna find? What kind of man you think, what kind of woman you think he gonna find? Because if that man was dealing with a mom that was traumatized, emotionally unstable, super fucking abusive, all these talk nasty to him, all that shit, he's gonna seek out women just like that because he thinks he can fix them. He thinks he can help them. And now he's dealing with all these toxic ass women because that's what his mom was. Listen, listen, listen. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. What do you mean when you say that's a victim? I honestly think, women are more dangerous than we like to acknowledge. Yes, men are dangerous. We've already acknowledged that. Like, there are dangerous men out there. Men are very dangerous, right? But we don't acknowledge how dangerous a woman could be. Let me put something in hindsight perspective for you. If you go to everybody, well, you're watching me on your phone, but if you go to Google, right, and you search teacher SA student news article, right? Click images. 90% of those photos are going to be women. 90% of those photos are going to be female teachers. But I will see women get online and be like, oh, I'm a single mom with a daughter. I can't just trust any man around my daughter. I get that. But usually the man that hurts a female or a woman is always someone she knows, not some stranger. But women always say stranger danger. But he's right there beside you, right? But then they always say, oh, men are this, men are predators, they're predators, men are predators. But women are more of a predator than men are. I genuinely believe that. It just goes unreported. How many men can say their mom had a friend that called them their little boyfriend? Or they say, oh, he gonna be a problem when he get older. He gonna be a problem. If a grown man said that about a young little girl at the age of like 10 years old, oh, she gonna be a problem when she get... What? What the what? Yo, lock his stupid ass. What he say? The fuck? And rightfully so. Lock his stupid ass. Boy, what the weirdo? So why she ain't a weirdo too? Because he's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right? But listen. When it's time for Diddy, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, all these people to get locked up for talking to girls, not even just that, right? We'll just remove that. Let's just remove that, right? Let's just talk about this. When an older man is dating a girl, let's say a man in his 40s dating a girl in her 20s. Say she's 21, the guy is 45. Big issue. Women call him all kind of this, all kind of that, but literally we see who is it? Played for the Timberwolves. The woman that got pregnant, this boy is in his early 20s, right? He's like 22 or the time when he got her pregnant, 21, 22. And it's just this chick is in her mid to late 30s. And women are online talking about he needs to take care of his responsibility. Oh, my Lord. What? What the fuck? What? What are we talking about? Jamie said, truth be told, a hurt human, men or a woman, are dangerous, especially spiritually, emotionally, and broken people. Facts. Facts. We also find comfort in nostalgia of recreating psychodynamics we grew up with, like specific bickering. Oh, yeah, 100%. It's truly sad out here. You hate to see it. Most men don't report it when it happens to them. Yeah. Yeah, facts. Now, when you think about this, right? Now you think about abuse. If a man comes out and say, yeah, I got abused by a woman, oh, you's a bitch. You's a bitch. You weak, you soft, you's a bitch. You soft, you weak. How you let a woman, let me tell you something. Men will call you weak for coming out that a woman abused you, but they will call you a man for defending yourself against a woman. You can't make this shit up, bruh. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up. You cannot make this shit up, bro. Hold up real quick. Give me 1 second. I gotta get rid of fucking weirdos, man. 1 second. 1 second. Let me get rid of weirdos real quick. I need to create a mod because my 2 mods are asleep right now. There we go. Yep, there he goes. He's gone. I knew someone like that. The woman was 20 years older and she got pregnant by the dude she was with. Do you think it was right for Dems to pull what they did? All right. But like I was saying, so if a guy comes out and says, "Oh, I've been abused by a woman. He's a bitch. He's soft. He's weak," right? We don't talk about politics and religion over here. I apologize. Actually, no, I don't fucking apologize. But we just don't talk. No offense, right? I'm not trying to offend you when I say this, but we don't talk about politics and religion over here, all right? Because I like to make everybody feel included to the conversations. I do not want to divide my audience, and my audience is majority men, so I don't like to do that. But let's see. Real Eyes says, "Spring and the young man speaking. Hi, I hope all is well, and hi to everyone in this chat who are not a bot, NPC, or troll. Not facts. Just got in. What's going on?" Ranger, no, he's a victim. Who's a victim? Sam Casey, there is no justification for that. Oh, nah, we're not talking about that. Think about Terry Crews situation. Oh yeah. So if a man comes out and says he was abused by a woman, then he's a bitch, he's soft, he's weak, he's this, he's that. But if a man says, "Oh, she hit me and I defended myself and I beat her ass," you know how many men would be like, "Yeah, damn right. Equal rights. Yeah, equal rights, equal lefts. Yeah. I beat that woman up. Yeah, because she put her hands on me, so I fought her back. Yeah, I feel manly. That's more of a man. That's what a man does. Okay, a man, if a woman hits him, he beats her up. Yeah. You hear how fucking stupid you sound? Like, how fucking stupid do you sound? "Oh, I'm gonna defend myself against a woman." Yeah, okay. All right, bro. Yeah. Cool beans, bro. Yeah. All right. Because that makes you, whatever helps you sleep at night. No. Nah. I just never could get down with that. I never could get down with that. Like, that is the dumbest thing ever. If I hear a dude speak out of his mouth like, "Oh yeah, I defend myself against," "Oh, if a woman hits me, I'm gonna hit her," "Oh yeah, you got to get the fuck from around me because you got a case waiting to happen." Ain't nothing. Ain't. Hell nah. Hell nah, bro. But like, let me tell y'all something, right? So when it comes to the internet, right? You see how? Let me put something in perspective for y'all, right? You cannot be easily offended by people on the internet. You cannot be easily offended by people on the internet. Seriously, like trolls and stuff. Like we know these people exist, and we know they're only doing it just to troll. So it's like, don't let those things offend you or bother you. Like, I don't know. I usually have moderators in here who will block them, but I don't have any mods in here right now. Some people don't understand that hitting a woman is truly wild when you could just avoid the conflict. Literally. Like, you could literally just call the cops. You know, you could literally just report it. It's called DV, domestic violence. It's a felony in most states. You know, that's really all you have to do, and that holds that person accountable. You know that? No one got a right to be putting hands on anyone. Do it at your own risk, I guess. But if you hit the wrong person, I understand that. I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, as far as like, you hit the wrong person, you never know how people are gonna react. I just say that I would just never stand for the. I just can't agree with men shaming men for coming out and reporting a woman for abuse, but then applauding men who literally and you know what's crazy? I'll hear women say, "Oh, like, oh, you don't love your, oh, you hate your mama." You know the man that hates his mama, the one that can't wait to defend himself against you. That's the man that hate his mama, cause he see her. Listen, bro, men see their mama in women, bro. And if he is not hesitant to knock your fucking head off, that's the one that don't love his mama. They love to say just because a man don't like black women or he don't like her, he don't like his mama or some shit. No, that's the one that don't like his mama. The one that'll knock your fucking head off. Just run away, to be honest. Nah, call the cops, put them in jail, hold them fucking accountable. Abuse is wrong. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. Because there's a lot of mental trauma that comes with being in an abusive relationship or just being abused in general. So that plays into mental health as well. Lily, what's going on? Hutchison? Did I pronounce that right? I don't know why my brain just told me to pronounce that. The people who judge you 9 times out of 10 are doing less than you. Those doing better will always encourage people to do better. That is definitely true. 100%. That is true. That is true. I can agree with that. What's up, man? What's on the next topic of discussions, bro? We talking mental health. It's your boy. Hey, listen, I'm no longer Shane Official. Shane McCray, okay? Shane McCray. All right? Can we do that? Can we make that change inside of like what we doing here? It's no longer Shane Official. Shane McCray. All right? Are we tracking? That woman can manipulate the narrative and punch herself, and boom, you got a case. Yes, and this is why I tell men to report. If a woman put her hands on you, this is why you have to report it. Because literally, I was in a situation where a female put her hands on me. Right, I called the cops. The cop shows up and asks this woman, "Where did I hit her?" Because he know I hit her. Lock her ass up. Lock her ass up. I'm telling you, if Shorty put her hands on you, stop letting that shit slide. Lock her ass up. Sha'Carri Richardson, right? Motherfuckers was, bro, let me tell you, bro, the Sha'Carri Richardson situation, right? Black men were like, oh, you trying to tear down a black woman. You so lame for that. You doing it for views and likes. She abused. She put her hands on her man in public in 4K, lied about it, then tried to make a false police report and put him in jail. I lived that scenario. Many men live that scenario. There are men in jail right now who are living that scenario. That is not me tearing her down. That is me protecting men who are in these situations where that man, he's not trying to abuse her. He was actually trying to save her, lie for her. The whole time she's trying to lie on him and put him in jail. He's lying to save her. When he's talking to the cops, she's lying to put him in jail. You see what I'm saying? But me bringing awareness to that, I'm the fucking coon? I'm the problem? Wow. Ray Rice got kicked out of the NFL. We celebrate Sha'Carri Richardson winning her race. We celebrating her right now with her Nike deal. Celebrating. But you know how many, and mind you, I do believe the men that's been kicked out of professional sports for abuse should have. But she's still playing. They're gone. Remember Kareem Hunt? All right. All right. Okay. Listen. Okay. All right. You don't even be outside, fam. Stop the cap. Outside for what? Who the fuck outside for what? Outside where? Have y'all seen the Sha'Carri Richardson video? Have y'all seen? Do y'all want me to pull it up and show y'all what that video looked like? Y'all want to see it in real time? Jamie, my son has been going through this for 12 years. His wife is just plain evil. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't even know, bro. I'm going to pull it up for y'all. We're going to pull it up real quick. We're going to pull it up. Right? Are you really sitting here having a lie about how when how about when it is and is okay to put your hands on a woman, because the real answer is that that is never do you want your mama to get pushed around? Okay, Life Unscripted, I'm pretty sure you didn't listen to anything we just said. Well, anything I just said. I'm pretty sure you didn't listen to anything I said. And I'm not about to repeat myself. You can go back and watch the video because you completely missed the point that I was making. 100%. Yeah, and Yemi, definitely sorry to hear that your son is going through it. You want me to show it? Bet we're gonna lock in real quick. Hold up. We're gonna lock in. I just want to put this in perspective real quick. Hold up. Cause let me see. Here it goes. I gotta plug up my second monitor. Hold up real quick. Did we start lagging as soon as I plugged up the next monitor? No, we should be good. All right, here we go. Let me, give me a second. Let me on the next monitor. We go YouTube. Did I make a video about this already? Let's see. Let's do. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Let's see, video capture. All right, here we go. Check it out.
No problem. Let you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it.
This right here is new body camera video of the moments before Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson was arrested at SeaTac Airport last month. You heard her tell police she did not touch her boyfriend, but airport security footage shows her shoving him multiple times before police arrived right here in this corner. Officers were called to TSA security.
Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Hey, y'all watching? Hold, let me wind it back for you. Let's wind it back. This her man's right here. This her man's right here, right? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Oh, yeah. So you go back and watch the rest. So I pretty much was explaining. So my thing is women who abuse men need to be held accountable. And men that shame men for speaking out about abuse against women are wrong. And men who praise men for defending themselves against women are abusers waiting to happen. That's just me personally. But, all right, so this is her boyfriend right here. This is Sha'Carri Richardson's boyfriend right here, right? Now, peep game.
Were called to TSA security.
Mind you, you see how she's bulking up? You see how she got tough with him? You see how she
security after she pushed him in
Look
a
at, look! Look how she in his face!
terminal.
Look how she in his face! Look how she in his face! Hold on, let's zoom in. Hold on. We gotta zoom this in. Hold on. Let's zoom this in. Hold on. We gotta get a closer look on this. Somebody come look at this. Let's see. All right. Look. She in his face. You see that? Do y'all see that? Y'all see her right there? In his face? You see that? Now look at this.
Right outside.
Look, he trying to walk away. He tried to walk away. She's still in his face. Look.
Checkpoint 4.
Look at this shit.
She was then booked into jail.
Look. Look how she getting buck with him. Look how she getting buck with. She's like, yo, shut the fuck up. I'll beat your ass in public, boy. Fuck wrong with you? I'll beat your ass in public. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah.
And then released.
Yeah, look how she walk over there to him. Like, yeah.
This week, she addressed what happened.
Look. Yeah, what you say? Hey, you said something under your breath? Oh, that's what the fuck I thought. Oh, I thought you said something under your breath. Okay. What if he was sleeping with her sister? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a woman justifying abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, it sells itself. The tickets sell themselves. We have a woman saying, what if he was sleeping with her sister? Is that the tickets sell themselves, ladies and gentlemen? Look, no, that's not what I said. You are whatever.
Her social media.
We back to the topic. Oh, look. Look. This is her apology. Look how she come. Hold up. Let me show you the face of an apology. Look. Let me show you her apology face. Look. This is her face in the video where she apologized. Look. This is her face. This is her face apologizing. This is her apologizing. She don't give a fuck.
Putting myself in a compromise.
She don't give a fuck. This is her apologizing. She don't give a fuck. We still talk about Chris Brown to this day. Chris Brown getting dragged right now for what type of women he like. That's how bad we on Chris Brown. Chris Brown done apologized. He done did everything under the fucking sun. And we finding new things to hate him for. She abused this man, smiles about it, and goes on to live a luxurious life. But yet, black women will say, oh, black women aren't protected. Black men, y'all don't protect black women. The black man tried to lie to save her career. She lied to put the black man in jail. That is the definition of the black man and the black woman relationship in 2025. Swear to God. I swear to God. That is the definition between the black man and the black woman today. That is the definition right there. That is the definition right there. But they will say we don't protect them. And look what they do. And look what they support. Because you might not have done this to a man as a black woman, but you support that. That's what you support. But yet they called me a coon. I was tearing down this black woman for bringing this up. I was doing this for likes and views. I was doing this for likes and views. But yet there's some young impressionable woman out there that's following this girl and is going to go put her hands on her boyfriend because she just saw this woman get away with it on national fucking television in 4K. It was covered on the fucking news. Bro, if you saw the news articles, she said, did y'all see her apology? Oh my God, let's real quick. Let's look this up real quick. I'm gonna find her apology. I'm gonna find her apology. I'm gonna find her apology post. Oh, hold up. I want to find her apology post. I want to show y'all something. What the fuck is going on, bro? Yo, Google, what the fuck y'all got going on, bro? What? 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 Yo, Google, yo, stop playing with me, bro. Google be lame, bro. Just because I won't log in, Google will treat me like this because I won't log into my email. Hold up, I need to find this. Yo, the post. Hold up, we found the post. Okay, let's read this post. Right? She says, "Listen to this apology. Listen to the apology." She says, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past." A man that gave you all of that. Hold up. She's saying the man that gave her all of that. Fellas, hear me when I hear. Look. She's saying the man that gave her all of that. The man that gave her all of that. This is what she was. This is. Hold on. Let's go. Mind you, she's after everything she just named that this man gave her, right? Everything that he did for her, fellas. Understand this. After everything he did for her. After everything that he did for her. After everything. After everything he did for her. Hold on. Let me show you even better. Hold on. Let's go forward a little bit. After everything that he did for her, she said, "I apologize to." Let's bring this into focus. Right? She says, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past." Never be the first guy to treat her good. It never, bro, listen. If the definition of don't be the first guy, good morning, bro. Like, all right. Then she says, "Due to my past trauma and pain." So we blaming domestic violence? We've all experienced trauma and pain. So we can all just abuse people now because of trauma and pain? Because of trauma and pain, we can all abuse people. That's what she's saying. That's the message she's putting out there. Mind you, she's sponsored by Nike. So Nike, you sponsor her. So that means you second this message, right? Because y'all had to look this over before she posted it. Due to her trauma and her past. So now you just told young, impressionable women that because of their trauma, their past trauma and pain, they can abuse a guy. I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. What? I was blind. Shit! Don't look blind to me. Shit, you was very accurate when you was pushing his ass around that airport. Didn't look blind to me. You could see him just fine. To him, I can't apologize enough. You can't, because now that's trauma. You just said you had past trauma. Now you just created trauma in him. Wow. My apology should be look what she said. My apologize. Not even apology. This is how much bullshit. This girl is talking about. Somebody else wrote this. This is probably ChatGPT, bro. My apologize should be just as loud as my actions, honestly, louder. All right. So let's just say, all right, fuck the spell check, right? Let's say she genuinely wrote this, right? And autocorrect got the best of her, right? Because autocorrect has gotten the best of me, and I have typed some things, and autocorrect has turned it into something else, right? Let's say that she meant to say my apologies should be just as loud as my actions or louder, right? Chat, this the apology. Listen. It was louder. It was louder than her actions. It was just as disrespectful, if not louder. She was right. She did her job. She did her fucking job. She did her job. Listen, she did her job, bro. She did her job, bro. She did her job. You know? You call the cops, you're gonna get beat by a cop maybe because they on high alert and assume you're the aggressor and intoxicated. Zachary, that is completely wrong if that is the perception that they have, and we need to change that. Trauma and pain happen to everyone. It doesn't mean to take aggressions out on the next person. 100% agree with you, Jamie. Santry says, speak it, tell the truth now. Facts. Trying to justify her abuse, take no accountability, and even try to gain sympathy. That's a sick manipulator right there. 100%. 100%. As long as we tracking, Jamie. It's a typo, y'all so weird. Come on, man. Yeah, and like I said, motherfucker said I was whatever, you know. But this is the world we live in, right? This is the world we live in. Let's check the comments real quick. Hold on. Let's check the comments real quick. We're gonna check the comments. Let's read comments. All right. Let's check comments. First comment says, she really doesn't seem authentic in her apology. Only apologized because she got caught. Yo, she was dead ass bullying my dog and then told the cops I didn't even touch him. Yo, on camera. You see what I'm saying? Yo, on camera. She lied on camera. It's time to go your separate ways. This isn't the right relationship for him. This is a woman saying this. Listen, this woman said it's time to go your separate ways. This isn't the right relationship for him. No one deserves to be treated with such disrespect and abuse. I commend his ability to exercise such amazing restraint. But she's the professional. She's the one with the sponsorship. She's the role model. You can see the crazy in her eyes. Hold up. Let's bring this up for the people. So y'all know I'm not capping when I'm reading these things, right? This was the woman's thing I read right here. Right here. This is her right here. So y'all know I'm not capping. She really said that. Look, I'm gonna just play this. So we can I'm just play. Yeah. I'm gonna just play it.
More than anything.
Hold on. We're gonna play this for a second. Hold on. So y'all can just see. Let me see. Can we turn on audio? Alright.
More than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable.
Along with the recorded apology to her fans and family,
Chat, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. But hey, they told me I was weird, right? I was the weird one for calling it out, right? Right? I'm the weird one for calling it out. Right? Well, that's that. I'm the weird. I was the weird one for calling that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, batshit crazy. Batshit fucking crazy, bro. Batshit fucking crazy. But hey, listen. Hey. Oh man. Hey, listen. Listen. What up? What's going on, Lee? Hey, listen. All right, I want listen, you guys rock with me or what? Y'all rock with me or what? I need some people to watch me game over on Twitch, and I want to talk about stuff like this, stuff that's going on in the world and things of the sort. But I want to be able to play my video game because it helps me a lot with my mental stress. And I'll also do lives like this right here too more often, so we can vibe out like this. But until I get better camera quality and stuff. Hold on, what the fuck was that? Oh, okay. I was like, excuse me, the fuck is that? Yeah, so my I stream over on Twitch. I be gaming and stuff like that, so I'm gonna drop the Twitch. I really need some support, man. I really do. And I'm not begging, I'm just saying, like, as far as like a community goes, like, if you guys really fuck with me, if you say you do, you know, I only need, like, if I can get 10 people to watch me game and not just watch me game, but talk to me in the comments, I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? At least if I can get like 10 people to talk to me and we can have some good conversations. All right, right there. I just pinned my Twitch. I'm gonna also put my I'm gonna pin my Twitch down there. I'm gonna also post the Discord because my Discord keeps you notified whenever I'm posting content. And I also have a community that I built in there for mental health, so you guys can go check that out as well. I'm gonna post my Discord link. And I appreciate the likes too, man. I appreciate the fact that you guys actually been really entertained by this live stream tonight. Like, real spill. Well, this morning, not tonight. Hell yeah. Rep your shit. I subscribe. You a real one. Appreciate it, my boy. Appreciate it. August. I don't know what kind of hieroglyphics you're speaking in, brother, but yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. No clue at all. I don't know what kind of hieroglyphics. Yeah. But how long we been doing this for? An hour. Okay, time to lock this up. I will be gaming later today. If you guys can tune in to the gaming stream on Twitch. And like I said, you guys don't have to know and talk about the video games that I play. We can have regular conversations just like this. Sorry to hear you got mental illness. I don't have a mental illness. I don't have a mental illness. Who told you I had a mental illness? Yeah. Ooh, who's that? KJ Trad 3 Mark. Appreciate the sub on Twitch, my boy. Woo! You the only one that subscribed to me on Twitch. I ain't see nobody else. I said it was a mental illness channel. No. I'm a mental health advocate. And this is not a mental health channel, I'm a comedian. I'm a mental health advocate. Okay? Comedian / mental health advocate. That's what I am. All right, but I hope everybody have a great Monday. I hope I was able to help you guys start off your Monday pretty swell. If you guys could subscribe to Twitch, the Twitch link is in my. I'm gonna put it in the comments of this video, and it's pinned right now. If you guys haven't, please come over to Twitch. The link is pinned. I would really highly appreciate if you guys would come over to Twitch. I see one person just, like I said, I've seen one person so far come over. Trap Mark came over. Good morning, greetings from Indiana. What's up? For sure, big dog, I definitely support you. Gangsta, you definitely down to earth and honest. I thought you meant you had mental issue, my bad. I don't have mental health issues, but I have been through a traumatic event, right? There's a difference between mental health issues and going through traumatic events, right? Just because you go through a traumatic event doesn't mean you automatically have mental health issues. So yes, my daughter did pass away 2 years ago, but I haven't been diagnosed with a mental health issue. I'm just experiencing natural human emotions, which is grief. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. I just personally am 32 and don't fuck with social media like that. Lifestyle, would you hold up? Social media like that. Lifestyle would have to change. I got you. But I just trying to create a safe space for people to be able to talk and vibe, man, and just have a good time. But I love you guys, man. I'll be on later today gaming. And also, I don't want you guys to miss out, you know, on being able to communicate and connect with me, because I'm not always going to be on YouTube. I like to game because gaming helps me with my mental when it comes to thinking about the loss of my daughter. As you can see, like the picture back there, that's me and my daughter. That picture that's right there, that's a picture of me and my daughter. So gaming helps me with stress. It's how I cope. So if that's why I would like for you guys to come over there, because even though I game, I still want to be able to talk to people, you know? And I can't talk on the phone with somebody while I'm video game streaming, because it's kind of rude to the people who watch, which is only few people, which I appreciate them too. I just want at least 10 people. Like I said, I'm not looking for 100,000 people to come watch me game. I just 5 to 10 people that can hold good conversations and talk about different topics and down to earth, just like me. That's really it. No, I'm not 32. I'm not 32. I'm 29. I'm 29, actually. I turned 29 this past September the 19th. Yes, Virgo Nation in the building. God, bro. God is the only reason why I'm still here after going through that traumatic situation. I'll be real with you. Like, there is no mental health. I don't think there's a mental health illness I have. I just think God is keeping me alive. Seriously. But very resilient I am, and my story has become a testimony. That's why I'm so much of an advocate for mental health issues for people who are dealing with mental health, because for someone who's dealt with child loss and survived it, bruh, it's a wild ass place, bro, when you go in them dark places like that, and not everybody can make it out of those dark places, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to be an advocate for those who can't be a voice for themselves, because God blessed me with the ability to survive that, and he did it for a reason. And I feel like my purpose is to help others, and I've always wanted to help other people. That's always been my motto, to use the traumatic and the hurdles of life that I've been through to show someone else, like, hey, look, I've been through this, I've been through that, I've been through this, and I've been through that, but look where I'm at now, though. You can do it too. So sometimes you might think from my channel, looking from the outside looking in, like, damn, this dude is always a victim. And it's like, no. I'm always telling you, I'm telling you the real life. Life is not fun, glamour all the time. It's ups and downs. Everybody's always showing the glamour on the internet. Well, let me show you the other side, the real side of life, the traumatic side, the ups and downs, the going broke, the getting your heart break, the grief, you know, the losses, you know, the sleepless nights. the stress, the anxiety, you know, the lack of community, the lack of support, the real things, you know. So I love you guys though, but I am gonna get out of here. Let me see. All right. I am gonna get out of here though, but I love you guys. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll be on Twitch and TikTok gaming, but I want to get everybody over to Twitch. So I love you guys. You guys have a great Monday. As long as we tracking. Hold up. Don't use the word issues. People are not magazines, and the word challenges because people can overcome challenges. Okay. Got it. I appreciate you for educating me in that. Damn, man. Thanks for sharing very personal stuff. The vulnerable. That's vulnerable, and that's what being a man is all about. Not macho shit. Facts. But we'll be back on later, man. See